Good Wednesday, everybody. Welcome in Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. He's Big Joe Dubin. I'm Chase McCabe. Dr. Crane, Nick Frazier, back at the studio behind the glass, doing a great job with the audio and the video and everything else. Because he's a good boy, and we love him.
We love him.
We love him. He does a great job.
Who doesn't love me?
Oh, man.
We are off and running here today, and we got a great show. The Preds are, as Dan Patrick says, en fuego, which means on fire, in case you were wondering. Juuse Saros will join the program at 12:30 today. I had a chance to catch up with him earlier today, and so Juice will join the show.
Was he all sweaty and everything after practice?
No,
you go in there.
It was on the phone. But,
oh, okay. Remember you go in that locker room after practice, and they're just dripping sweat.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
You get used to that smell after a while.
Yeah, I mean, they come from a workout. They get it all done, man. But, man, what a game last night. What a absolute butt-kicking. 5-1 after one?
Yeah.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've always wanted to do like a funny video for social media where one of us walks into the locker room like all sweaty and in a towel to do the interviews like they would be
with them.
And they're just like, what are you doing? Like trying to fit in.
Oh, man. There's some good times. The time that Austin Watson wanted to beat my ass and that. Well, it was after a playoff loss, and nobody's asking a question. I'm like, all right, I'm going to ask one. I'm like, hey, what happened? And he's like, you didn't see the game? Did you see the game? You saw what happened? And he's like, right in my face.
I remember that.
And I'm like, dude, I'm just asking a question, man. We'll go toe-to-toe. I mean, you'll probably kill me, but that's fine, though. But he was battling some things at the time.
Yeah.
Internally, but no malice. I mean, that's fine. If I'm going to take the brunt of that, I've taken the brunt of many questions. Rick Insel one time chewed me up and down, which was so deserved, and that's fine. Sometimes you got to throw yourself out there when nobody else is willing to ask questions, and that happens.
Well, if Rick Insel does it, it's kind of like,
oh, he up and down ripped me apart, which was deserved. Sometimes reporters need a good tongue lashing like that, and that was so deserved that day by Coach Insel.
Who do we have at 1 o'clock today?
So 1 o'clock, we have former World Series champion, New York Met baseball player Howard Johnson is going to join the show. Hojo lives here in Nashville. Of course, great player, but even more into the pop culture because of Chris Berman and the nickname and everything else. And he'll join us at 1 o'clock because opening day is, I thought it was tomorrow, but according to Parker Kelly's update, it's tonight. And Dr. Crane, this is the best time of the year for you, right, buddy?
Fantastic. I mean, might as well just inject it into my veins.
Who do your Cardinals play?
Tampa Bay. So that'll be an interesting opening series.
The
Rays. Didn't they for years they open April 1st? Wouldn't like the Reds would open?
It was always the Reds.
Right.
And it should still always be that.
Okay.
But what do I know?
Nope, and now back to March 26th or 25th, right?
Yeah.
And tomorrow is officially, is it tomorrow when everybody plays?
Tomorrow is officially opening day, I think. But tonight, the Yankees and Giants are on Netflix. The first Major League Baseball game ever on Netflix.
Okay.
Because you got to go to, I think there are like 12 networks involved this year in baseball.
Hey.
Like tomorrow at 12:15, you get the Pirates and the Mets on NBC as NBC makes their return to baseball.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, I dig that.
And I believe Mr. Costas may be calling the game or a part of it.
Okay, all right. I'm off. I'm down
which he
for
should
this.
be.
I'm down. I look forward to asking Hojo this, and I'll ask you this. Baseball changes every 15 to 20 years. What's one player that could have played in the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 70s, 1990s, in today's game? There's one player comes to mind.
That could play in all those eras?
Uh-huh.
Mantle?
I'm going Pete Rose.
Yeah.
Pete Rose. Just because he didn't hit for power. He was a baseball hitter, and he hustled, right? That's his nickname. The guy was able to adapt and everything. Mantle was great, but can Mantle hit a Clemens 101 mile? I don't know. For a home run, I think Pete Rose could slap hit his way to first base and get into a double. I think he could play in every. Maybe Roberto Clemente is pretty badass. He could probably play. So it'd be good to get Hojo what he thinks about baseball and the evolution of all that.
John McClain will join it too as well, so we'll get into the Titans and the NFL with him. 615-737-1025 is our phone and text line, driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. We already have a call. about baseball.
Love it.
Chad, what you got?
Hey, how you doing?
We're good.
Yeah, I'm just on the secret here. I'm looking at the games for tomorrow. We get the Mets versus the Pirates. And I don't know if you guys will be tuning into that one. But that should be pretty good. I see they got Peralta up on the mound there for the Mets.
Yep,
sure do.
And,
Paul
I've heard
Skeens.
he's had issues. He's been shitting himself a lot lately with the diarrhea.
All right.
Yeah, he has.
Good job, Chad. That's funny.
Thank you, Chad.
Okay.
Hope he doesn't do it on the mound.
Yeah, hope he don't do that on the mound either.
Right. Hope he has a good game. Hope there's a no hitter. I almost said it on the air. My gosh.
And then you would have had to pull a Woody Woodhoffer. Hey, I just want to apologize. We're good.
Oh, good job.
I figured
man.
we would be.
You're the best.
Is that a little plant?
Yeah.
Is that a little
Absolutely.
little YouTube assassin?
Yeah.
There?
Yeah. By the way, if you call in and cuss, it's not going to get on the air, so don't try. Don't even try. It's not going to get through anybody. So
Yeah, it's fine, and it goes on the video stream, which is fine.
Chad,
So
also
you
we
can
have your phone number, even better. So we'll be calling you after the show today.
Yep.
So thank you, buddy.
Yep.
A few words with you.
A little plant. That's fine. You want to play this way? Let's do it.
Hope Peralta's okay. I mean, I really hope he's okay. Paul Skeens goes tomorrow, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Nick Frazier
Yes,
loves
he does.
Paul Skeens.
He is an American patriot, folks. That guy.
It is Peralta versus Skeens. That will be a good one.
Hey, is Sonny Gray starting for Boston tomorrow for the
No.
Red Sox?
Garrett Crochet will be the starting pitcher tomorrow.
Oh.
Can you name every starting pitcher tomorrow?
Maybe if you list off each team. I think we got Peralta for the Mets, Christian Sanchez for the Phillies.
Who tonight? Give me tonight.
Tonight,
Yankees.
Logan Webb and Max Fried.
That is correct. Good
Yep.
job. Good job. Let's see. Let's test Dr. Crane's knowledge
Oh, I like this.
here. Give me the Nationals and the Cubs.
Oh, boy. Cubs, Justin Steele is back from injury. I'm going to go with Justin Steele. I know for the Nationals, it's Cade Cervalli.
Yeah, Cavalli.
Yeah, Cavalli.
It's Boyd. Whoever Boyd is.
Matt Boyd.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a pretty decent year last year.
Yep. Okay, that's good. Let's see. One more. We'll give him one more. Let's go to tomorrow night. Let's go with the defending World Series champion Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yoshinbu Yamamoto for the Dodgers and Zach Gallen for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Well done, Dr. Crane.
Look at that. I love it, man. Now you could own soccer and baseball on this show.
Yes.
I will do my best.
Yes, he could. Joe, what is our question of the day?
So I watched this movie the other night, and it still, to me, is one of the greatest movies of all time. Our question of the day is, what movie, TV show has the greatest plot twist of all time? One you did not see coming, threw you for a loop, you could not get out of your mind. You talk about it years later. What movie, TV show has the best plot twist of all time? The number one movie, and I'll argue point all the time, Planet of the Apes. When Charlton Heston's on the beach and he looks up and he sees the Statue of Liberty, and that movie came out in 1968. If it's spoiler alert, too bad. When he sees the Statue of Liberty and he says, "Damn them all to hell, you finally did it." It is the greatest plot twist of any movie, TV show of all time. And I put this out there because I'm curious to see what you think is, because there's a bunch out there that I don't know about. But to me, that's the greatest plot twist of all time.
So just you didn't see it coming.
You had no idea. You seen Planet of the Apes? I probably read
Yeah,
it
a long
for you
time
now.
ago.
Okay, but that not the Tim Burton version.
No, the
Charlton
original version, yeah.
When he sees when they reveal the Statue of Liberty and he says, "Damn you all to hell, you finally did it," you realize that he never left Earth.
Yeah.
It is just every time I see it, it blows my mind. So 615-737-1025, the greatest movie, TV show plot twist of all time.
Our question of the day is presented by Aries Tactical. Your safety, your skill, your Aries Tactical. First-time shooters shoot for free. Just tell them that I, Chase McCabe, sent you, and check them out at ariestactical.com. That is our question of the day. I mean, Don't you put Empire Strikes Back there?
I don't.
When Darth Vader says he's Luke's father.
Absolutely. Why would you not? Right?
I would put that as mine.
Okay.
And I think that's a pretty good one. Skylar says Shutter Island.
Is that the one with Marlon Brando and
maybe? Yeah,
DiCaprio
we got 2 for Shutter Island. John in Nashville says The Butterfly Effect, and also says Satchel Paige could play in any era.
Satchel Paige.
And a lot of people saying Tony Gwynn.
Oh, okay.
I'd say on that.
Shutter Island. Okay, I'm writing all these down.
2104 says Usual Suspects.
Oh my gosh! Yes. When he realizes he's reading off the wall. Look, these are all spoiler alerts. These movies have been out a long time. That's all. That's your fault. So with all those that go on, Usual Suspects is a great plot twist.
Yeah.
There's one out there I'm not going to reveal, but I want somebody to reveal it in a little bit. That's probably 1A for me, Planet of the Apes, and this one is one. That's one. This is 1A.
Nevada Josh says mine would be Avengers Endgame when they killed off half the characters.
I never saw those.
I know.
movies.
Yeah, I know you don't like them. But
I like you though.
thank you so
guy.
much.
You bet.
8566 says Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense.
There you go. That's the one. I'm telling you, man, when you realize he's dead, again, spoiler alert, I don't care, you were like, what? You do not see that happening or anything. When I watched that movie, my only comment was he's wearing the same shirt. That was the only thing. I had no idea that he was dead. And then when he throws the ring on the ground and it spins, and you realize that, in the movie, you know who shot him? Donnie Wahlberg.
Oh.
New Kids on the Block.
Oh, wow.
Blue Blood shot him.
Yeah.
Got into his bathroom window. I'm telling you, that's 1A for me. So those are – but I'm curious. I had Empire Strikes Back was not on my list, but now it is.
Okay. 615-737-1025 is our phone and text line. We'll get to these throughout the show as a lot of them are coming in with our question of the day. We're live at the Omni Nashville Hotel at Bar Lines. Let's get Chris. Chris wants to call in real quick. Chris, what you got?
That was so much of a plot. One of the best things in horror movies that I've seen was the first Saw. The whole movie, they're going back and forth, and at the end, it was him laying on that ground the whole time, and he just gets up and locks him in and walks away.
What movie was that?
Saw, the first one.
Saw, yes.
Yeah.
Good one. Oh, that's a good answer. Thank you.
You got it, guys.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate the call. We'll have more coming from the Omni here on 102.5 The Game. Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Wednesday at Bar Lines at the Omni Nashville Hotel. We'll have Juuse Saros coming up here in just a few minutes and then get into some Preds.
Oh, yeah.
As they won again last night. But I wanted to throw this out real quick because I'm not going to bore you with the full list and make you go through this again.
Ugh.
But ESPN had an NFL free agency class ranking, teams that have improved from better to worse. All 32 teams is how they did this. And the criteria is the value they got from the money they spent, the flexibility of their roster approaching the draft, the contract details that provide them leverage, how they manipulated the compensatory pick formula, what they could have done but didn't do. So this is 1 through 32. Who do you think they have number 1?
Cowboys.
No, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
Where do you think the Titans are?
You told me, so I'm not going to ruin it.
They're 28th. They have the key acquisitions and returning players: Wan'Dale Robinson, Jermaine Johnson, John Franklin Myers, Alontae Taylor, Cordell Flott, Daniel Bellinger, Austin Schlottman, and Jordan Elliott. It says, I loved the Franklin Myers deal. At first I thought $21 million per year for a 30-year-old defensive tackle was a bold stroke, but it actually slots in nicely below Kenny Clark and Zach Seiler's deal, getting market rate on only whatever. But he likes that.
Whatever.
I didn't love the rest of the deals. Although I understand the value of familiarity, I do think the Titans got worse, the worst end of the Johnson-Sweat trade, and overpaid for Robinson.
Who did the list? Some intern in the back of the room?
No. It was, what's his name? Ben Solak.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the Chase McCabe list on great famous Toys R Us items.
I don't want to grow up.
These I get it. I mean, they got to provide content on ESPN.com, but it's all.
Well,
nonsense.
what it
It's
shows
dumb.
you is they don't watch nor truly care about the Titans.
No, not at all. That's why I said.
And look, the
Cowboys or the East Coast teams, whatever.
If the Titans end up with 5 wins or whatever, then okay, it wasn't that big of a step. But I think you add the draft, and I just can't see how this team is not better.
Oh, I get it. By the way, stop texting me about Shutter Island. I've never seen it. I will go watch Shutter Island if my friend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 have texted me about Shutter Island. I will go see Shutter Island and give you my review of that movie. It being the best plot twist. Have you seen it?
No.
Dr. Crane, have you seen Shutter Island?
No, sir.
Yeah. So it's flying in, and people are like, I haven't seen it. I mean, I've heard about it, but I had no idea that DiCaprio was in it, and so we'll go watch it.
Okay. Well, you add that to the list. So I just thought that was an interesting one. And by the way, Raise a Glass with Tennessee Brew Works. We were there yesterday. Proud partner and the official craft beer of the football offseason here on 102.5.
Raise that glass, people.
Yeah, we had a good time over there yesterday. But we're at the Omni today.
We are at the Omni today, so yes.
Also, just kind of a few quick hitter things. Hubert Davis out at North Carolina.
No, you
and
called
Bill
that
Self
Friday.
has denied retirement rumors as well. So
he's 2 titles, 8 and 22. So he's good. I mean, he's a legend.
But Hubert Davis out at North Carolina. That's going to obviously the best job open.
Oh, I mean that is the job in all of college basketball. Nothing comes close.
Yeah,
it's North Carolina. I think it's better than the Duke legacy because we all hate Duke. So Carolina is what it is. So good. If they still Byington would be a fool not to take that job.
Sure. I still say watch for Billy Donovan. It just makes a ton of sense.
I don't know if let's get back to the NIL world again.
I did laugh.
Man.
I saw somebody do an AI post that says keeping with tradition, North Carolina has hired Phil Jackson as their next basketball coach to join Bill Belichick.
Oh, my gosh. Is he 80? He's over 80, isn't he?
Yeah, probably.
Get Pat Riley. He's 86. So
let's see. Phil Jackson is 80. 80 on the button.
Okay. How many titles? He won 9 titles, 6 with the Bulls, 3 with the Lakers.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yep. Daddy, you are correct, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. So, Hubert Davis said in a statement, quote, this opportunity has truly been a blessing. I thank Jesus literally every day for giving me the opportunity, relationships, and experiences with the kids and my staff. I am very proud of what we were able to accomplish together. My goal is to coach again in the very near future.
Well, we're good.
I mean, he did get them to the final.
In 20 – when did he get him there? 22?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think it was like his first or second year. So
is that when Kansas – that when
Roy
Eric Church canceled his show and people got mad? And that was, 22 down in New Orleans. And Kansas won that national championship then. So, look, go. Now it's time to rejuvenate your program and get somebody in there that you really is good. And Byington's a great coach. And
well, I hope they don't get Byington, but I mean, his name's on every list I've seen.
He would be a fool to turn that job down.
I think Todd Golden's going to be. I mean, that to me should be your first call. And then I've said too, make Jay Wright tell you no. I think he's done. I don't think he gets back into coaching. But make him tell you no. At least make the phone call, and then kind of go from there.
It is the preeminent job in all of college basketball, and you get an opportunity now to go and hire the best coach. I know the Arizona coach has been mentioned, the Iowa State coach has been mentioned, Byington's been mentioned, Golden has been mentioned. Those are all – I don't know why you would not go take that job unless you're like, hey, I don't want to deal with all that. I'm happy where I am, and that's fine. You're happy where you are, stay where you are.
Nevada Josh says MJ should take that job. Would be so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I love Michael Jordan. I don't think he knows anything about coaching.
No, he doesn't. What's the famous quote? The ceiling is the floor?
The ceiling is the roof.
The ceiling is the roof, yeah. That's and why? I mean, just be an advisor from the outside looking in. And, I'm sure he's got his hands in that program too as well. So,
Sure.
But yeah,
he's having fun in NASCAR right now.
Yeah,
So.
but they need to get out of the family and expand and go. And who's left in the family now? They've run through everybody.
Yeah.
Fogler's gone, and then Roy Williams is gone, and Hubert Davis is gone. I mean, on and on and on.
Well, I mean, not necessarily gone. They're just –
God, I remember we had Fogler on to break down. Willie and I did.
How old is Fogler now?
Fogler scares –
77.
Fogler still scares Willie to this day. And Fogler was on yelping about how his tickets at the Final Four were upper deck and not on the floor. He had a whole segment, Eddie Fogler, bitching about his tickets not being on the floor and being in the upper deck at the Superdome. And then poor Willie was afraid to say anything, so I stepped in. I'm like, is that what we're complaining about today? You know, and Willie gave me this look like, you will not talk to Eddie Fogler that way. I'm like, Eddie Fogler means nothing to me. Sorry. And Fogler was furious about his tickets. And I was like, oh, man, here we go.
It is amazing the things you remember.
It's like 2012, I think it was. It was great because he was just yelping left and right, man. I love when coaches complain about something that's got nothing to do with what you're being on for, about basketball. And the ticket thing was rubbing in the wrong way, man.
Sonny says Nate Oates to UNC. I don't know if I'd leave my gig in Alabama if I was him.
I would. Nobody likes you, man. All the stuff that's going on.
Well, they seem to like him.
Alabama does. I mean,
That's what
maybe
I'm
you want to
saying.
be ahead of the jailer again and go to UNC.
Real quick, here are some other movies or TV shows that have been thrown out there. Scott says The Village by M. Night Shyamalan and Fight Club.
Fight Club is
That's
a
a good
good one, yes.
Todd and Gallatin, Arlington Road. I don't know that one.
I have not. Oh, is that the one with Tim Robbins? I think so.
Another for The Sixth Sense. Hair Metal Henry says Primal Fear with Richard Gere and Edward Norton.
Yes. The ending scene in the jail cell. Again, spoiler alert, I don't care because these movies have been out a long time.
1915 says the final scene of Newhart where he wakes up and it was all a dream.
Good. That Chip Walters texted me that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chip.
4309 says a new limited series on Netflix called His and Hers has a twist at the end that my wife and I didn't see coming.
His and Hers. Wayne on X says, got to be Talladega Nights when Cal stole Ricky's wife.
4312 says Psycho with the mother running in the motel is actually Norman Bates.
Oh, that 1960, I think that came out? That's a great one.
Yeah. 4542 Game of Thrones has the most plot twists and shock scenes ever. It actually changed cinema and TV shows as we know them.
I need to eventually one day sit down and watch. I've never seen an episode.
Well, I guess I'll announce this, what I did.
Congrats.
Yep, thanks. I started watching Yellowstone for the first time last night. I've seen like 5 minutes of an episode until last night. I actually like it.
How far along are we?
2 episodes.
All right.
It's pretty good. But again, and we've talked about this before, the reason that I haven't watched it is because everybody's like, you have to watch it.
Yeah.
And so that made me not want to.
Is that the opening scene where the horse is dead in the
Yeah.
trailer? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
That's as far as I got on that. I need to watch that too as well.
Yeah. Well, I do love Kevin Costner, so he's very good. Robert says Shutter Island was so stupid.
Thank you. I'm going to watch it and see because I'm getting texts left and right about it.
So there you go. Keep these coming in.
Who said that, Robert?
Yeah.
Good review. It's just stupid.
They're
All
so
right.
dumb. 615-737-1025. Coming up next, Predators goaltender Juuse Saros will join the show. I had an opportunity to talk to him earlier today. You'll hear that conversation next. It's Chasing Big Joe live at the Omni, presented by the Omni, here on 102.5 The Game.
Welcome back into Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game on this Wednesday, and the Predators hotter than a firecracker right now, and thanks in part to their fine goaltender, Juuse Saros, who joins us on the program now. Juuse, how you doing?
All good, thanks.
Had to be fun last night, a 6-3 win at home against San Jose. You guys are, as of right now, in a playoff spot. How'd you feel about the play last night?
Yeah, obviously, great start, pretty crazy first period, and a big 2 points.
Do you feel like that the momentum that you guys have is truly tangible right now?
Yeah, I think so, especially last night even, like coming in the game, and I feel like the crowd was right into it, so I feel like the the energy is for sure getting bigger.
You have witnessed a lot of cool moments in your career in Nashville. And so you talk about that crowd getting into it. You know, we make a big deal about it, but how much does that truly mean to you guys when you feel that energy and can feed off of it?
Yeah, obviously it's huge here. I think this is for sure one of the best places to play. And even like the last couple of years when it's not having been hard, they always been there. And fans always come to the game, have fun. And obviously we feed off of their energy. And so, yeah, it's obviously huge for us.
Juuse Saros is with us. So as you kind of look this stretch of games that you all have won, but even before that, I mean, I feel like the play of this team has been pretty good over the course of the last few months. How do you feel like you personally have been?
Yeah, I felt pretty good. And obviously, we want to keep building our game, and myself too, trying to get better every day. And but yeah, obviously it's been nice that we've been getting results and more points lately. So yeah, it's fun to be right in the mix.
I can remember how close you and Pekka were when you first came into the league, and you know the runs that you guys went on. Now you got Justus in there as the other goaltender. I feel like that relationship is just as close. How much do you guys feed on each other?
Yeah, I would say it's pretty similar, and since they're both from the same hometown, so it's they're like a little bit similar kind of personalities too. And yeah, I love being around him, and off the ice we have a lot of fun together too. So, and then every day we try to work hard as a tandem too.
How did you know him at all before he got here?
No.
Wow. So you've developed this relationship since he's been here. How much has Ben Vanderklok been helpful to both of you?
Yeah, obviously he's been doing a great job, and he's always trying to find ways for us to get better and kind of stay in the moment. And obviously the game is evolving too, so we gotta keep on track with that. So yeah, he's been great, and so yeah, big credit to him as well.
Juuse Saros is with us here on the Chasing Big Joe show. Obviously, a few guys left during the trade deadline, and I know that was hard for you all, but to see some of the youngsters that have taken their spots and come in and really made an impact, how cool has that been to see from your perspective as a veteran?
Yeah, it's been awesome. Obviously, all those guys have played with us over the last couple of years, so I think we all have a great trust in them as well. And well, yeah, it's great that they kind of showed that they can play in this league well too. And a little bit similar situation like we had a couple of years ago when we had a lot of injuries and trades. So I think that experience kind of helped that, you know, like they're great players too, and now they have their chance to show.
As you go through this stretch, are you one of those guys that looks at the standings every day, or do you kind of just let one of your teammates tell you what's going on, or how do you go about it?
Yeah, I don't really look at myself, but obviously you hear about it and see that eventually. But yeah, I kind of try not to really look at it because, you know, things can change so like too briefly. So kind of try to take it one day at a time.
Yeah, I feel that. What do you do when obviously you got a lot of games going on right now, so you're at the rink a lot, but what's kind of your escape from hockey to kind of clear your mind?
I got a sauna at my place, so I like to do that a lot during the off days, and I also got a few good buddies back home here this week, so that's been awesome. Hang out with them and all that stuff. We're actually just driving the rink with them right now, so
very cool.
That's here on the car.
Nice, very cool. Well, it's obviously good to have those people. I brought up Pekka earlier, and obviously he's still involved in the organization. How much do you get to talk to him during the season? Yeah,
we stay in touch a lot, and usually a lot of times it's kind of not about hockey, but sometimes to hockey stuff too. So it's great to have his support, and he's always there if there's anything I want to like ask, or kind of he's always available. And obviously it's great that he's still kind of working for us, but at the same time having him as a support, as a friend, that's big.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you see, this has been a lot of fun to watch and to see. It's not over yet, and you guys got a couple of home games to wrap up the week. Thanks so much for doing this, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And that is Predators goaltender Juuse Saros joining us here on the program. They will be back at it tomorrow night at Bridgestone Arena. Look, every game is important. Now they have a little bit of a stretch against Eastern Conference teams with the New Jersey Devils coming to town tomorrow night, Montreal on Saturday, and then a quick trip to Tampa to start a long road trip on the West Coast. They do that on Sunday, but appreciate UC for joining us. We'll have more coming from the Omni Nashville Hotel. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game.
Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Wednesday, live at the Omni Nashville Hotel. Proud sponsor of this here radio program. And I appreciate UC Saros for joining the show as well, as the Preds back in action tomorrow at home against the New Jersey Devils.
Can you, the next time you do an interview with him, do the whole interview like Elvis? The entire interview. Like, man, you see, I was last night. It's like you were some kind of zone last night.
Philip Forsberg, baby.
Do it. I'm telling you, I'll give you $5 if you do that.
I don't think my Elvis is that good, but I could do like Dusty Rhodes.
Whatever.
But hey, baby, you guys come in hotter than a firecracker right now.
And then Forsberg like, what the hell is going on here? Like with UC Saros, be like, man, last night I was at 5-1 game last night. I said, what are you seeing now? You know what? Then at the very end, you trail off like it's not really a question. And you're like, and have these guys like, what in the world is going on here? And just do different voices when you call them with them. Or do like a Christopher Walken. It was Saros like, hey, last night you were in a zone. And be like, what is going on with this? And watch him hang up with you and everything.
Yeah. I get a text from Nick Marnowski. What the hell are you doing?
They'll say, man, that was the one day I was come on and do that.
By the way, I've had more people reach out to me laughing at you talking about if the Preds make the playoffs, you telling Barry Trotz to walk around the arena shirtless.
I'll do it. I'll do it with him. If the Preds make the playoffs, I'm telling you, with everybody's like, oh, they're done. This is the worst trade deadline ever. Blah, blah, blah. If they make the playoffs, Trotz deserves to beat his chest and walk around during the playoff. The entire game, he walks around the concourse shirtless. Shirtless. I would.
Here for it.
You're damn right I would do that after everybody's like, we were partial. Like, what are they doing over there? To get this team into the playoffs with these young guys who don't know any better and how great they're playing right now, 100% Barry Trotz shirtless around Bridgestone Arena.
I will give Alex Doherty a little shout-out here, who wrote it was a good write. Don't agree with everything, but it was, he wrote a pretty good piece about Trotz and his opinion and everything after the trade deadline. And Alex posted last night, the Predators have won 5 straight and 7 of 10 since they were ready to sell at the deadline. Barry Trotz right now, and it's a picture of this kid holding a championship belt, but it says, heard your bleep, wanted to talk bleep, or was talking bleep or something like that.
I love it. Yes.
But it's true. I mean, they have.
Well, I remember the trade. It was like, even, God bless, I love you, Max. Even was like, hey, man, they're sellers and acquire some assets and yada, yada, yada. And they are on fire. Now, you got to keep going. You got the Devils coming tomorrow night. That's a team you can put away. They're desperate, too, so it should be a good game.
Here's the most dangerous thing that a team can be, and that is, okay, you tell us we can't do this. You sell off some things. You say that the young kids have no chance. We're going to just, okay, hold my beer. And that's exactly how they've played.
Yeah.
And I think that is so dangerous. And if you're a team like Colorado, you don't want to face that.
No, absolutely not.
A team that believes in themselves and believes in the guy next to them.
And nothing is intimidating them. That Wood scored last night, right? Matthew Wood?
Matthew Wood's been awesome.
Yeah. Where did he come from?
He was he a draft pick or a trade? I mean, first round pick. Yeah, that's right. I mean, he's got almost
not this year, is it?
No, a few years ago.
Okay.
He's got almost 20 goals though.
Pretty good.
I mean, and he's playing No, I don't think he's a first-line center, but if he can fill some center depth that this team desperately needs and be like your second-line center, then hell yeah.
Who's doing Smashville Live tonight?
Ryan Ufko, who is the rookie sensation defenseman.
Yeah.
He'll be there. And then Zach LaRue. Who is just, I mean, if you have never heard an interview or listened to him or met him, he is a peach, as they say. He is hilarious. He is awesome.
Where tonight? Where's it?
Brewhouse 100. Brewhouse 100 in Bellevue.
Out in Bellevue, man. Yeah, I like Ufko. We need to. Are they all give these guys? Does he have a nickname already, Ufko?
I don't know.
I got one that I'm not going to say on the air, but yeah. Ryan Ufko?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it? Okay, yeah.
I mean, and we always do this. It's a natural thing to do, but this is a different situation, a different team from 2017. But this is fun. This is a fun ride to be on with them 3 points to the good in the playoffs. They're 3 points behind the first wild card spot.
I love it. Terry McCormick with a great comparison. The Predators are playing like the Indians in Major League.
Yeah, they are. They absolutely are.
You can't win. All right, we're going to win.
Do you think that Brunette or Trotz, or I hope it was Sean Henry, walked into the locker room and said there's only one thing left to do, and that is win the whole bleeping thing?
Probably. Yeah, and then Trotz took his shirt off.
In the voice of Lou Brown.
All right. You may run like Mays, but that's a great line.
You may, what was it? You may run like Mays, but you hit like blank. Yeah.
Yep. You think about a sportsman like that, when you're making that, I mean, you're probably laughing nonstop. But any idea that a movie like that like Slapshot in hockey, becomes just a cultural icon. I mean, Slapshot came out in like 80 or 81 or whatever it was, Major League in 89.
I think it was 80.
And then it just becomes these sports cultural icon movies that you laugh about nonstop. And then
77. Came out in 77.
Oh, man. I think Paul Newman had to learn to skate. I mean, that was like, why is Paul Newman doing that movie? And Michael Ontken's in that movie, and, of course, the Hanson brothers. But the 89 when Charlie Sheen and Wild Thing, and that song became number one again on the charts. And it's just great how funny those movies are. And these characters become part of your life, man. I mean, because you talk about it and laugh about them all the time.
So the Preds now have, 10 games? I think they have 10 games exactly left. 77 points, 3 back of Utah, 3 ahead of the Kings. And the Kings lost in overtime last night, so they only got 1 point.
Good.
They're 5 ahead of Seattle, 5 ahead of Winnipeg, 7 ahead of San Jose. So just keep winning, especially these head-to-head matchups.
Yes.
And, and I brought it up with Juuse Saros, you have both goaltenders playing well. So the fact that Justus Annunen has been giving you some really good goaltending play, the coaches may look at Saros and go, we can back him off a little bit so he's good and rested for the playoffs. I'm not saying too much, but you can rely on Justus Annunen to get you some wins and to play for you down the stretch here. So getting hot at the right time is certainly a good thing.
Well, he came in clutch last week when Saros didn't play last Thursday. And he came, I think he gave up 1 goal last Thursday night, and then they win Saturday afternoon. He's getting goals. So, look, you got all these guys who are contributing, stepping up and playing. We saw it in 17 the same way, even 16 a little bit, as they made it to the what did they make to the final in 16, did they? The Western Conference final?
16 was 2 Game 7s against Anaheim and San Jose.
That's right.
They lost in 7 games to San Jose.
That's right. That was not was that the Western Conference final?
No, that was the second round.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I think it's just going. So, Laviolette's first year, they lost to Chicago in the first round. Beat Anaheim the next year, went 7 with San Jose. 16-17 went to the Cup final and lost. Won the President's Trophy the next year, lost to Winnipeg in 7 games in the second round, and then the next year lost to Dallas.
That's right.
And that was that run.
20 was the bubble year, and they lost to Arizona.
Arizona.
Okay, 21 they lost to Carolina.
Carolina, yep.
Didn't make it in 22.
Correct.
Didn't make it in 23.
No, they lost to Colorado.
In 23.
I think they lost to Colorado somewhere in there.
And then
They got swept.
24 was Vancouver.
Yeah, so
Okay.
20. They've made it like. I mean, they've only missed like 2 in like 5 years.
Yeah,
I think.
right. It's
something
a great
like
run. Now just got to
Yeah.
have a nice deeper run. I don't know if it's this year or not, but look, you're not going to do it if you don't make the playoffs. So keep winning, and that starts with beating the Devils tomorrow night, and then Montreal. That's cool. Montreal coming to town on Saturday, and then they're gone for a while, right?
They have a 6-game road trip.
Good.
That they go to Tampa, and I would assume they'll come back here before they go to the West Coast. They got on that trip, that West Coast trip, they play the LA Kings twice, which is very important because that's a head-to-head. So, yeah, you got Tampa on Sunday, and then Thursday the 2nd at the Kings, at the Sharks on Saturday the 4th, back to the Kings on Monday the 6th, at Anaheim Tuesday the 7th, wrap up the road trip at Utah on Thursday the 9th, and then 3 games at home to end the regular season.
Good Lord. So here, buckle in, right?
Yeah, and I mean, they're going to see San Jose 2 more times, Anaheim 2 times, LA 2 times before the end of the regular season.
And look, again, got the road trip coming up, as I've preached, tomorrow night. Go to Bridgestone, see them play the Devils, 1 game at a time, baby. And this team is firing. And so I'd love it. I would love a nice little playoff run in April because you never know what happens. Playoff hockey in this city is fantastic. We need more of it, and hopefully this team of what's a good word? Ragtag group of guys, whatever. They're supposed to be there and get it done, man.
Yeah, and then they would start the playoffs somewhere around the 18th or 19th, somewhere in there.
2 home games, guaranteed.
Yep, guarantee.
Go steal one on the road and come back here and maybe get 3 of them.
Yeah, you never know. Coming up next, unfortunately.
Our guys had to push back. Hojo's had to push back a little bit, so we'll effort him hopefully later on the show today.
Okay. We will hopefully try and make something happen with him, but we'll come back with more live from the Omni.
Maybe you can find some more lists.
I'll see what I can do.
Maybe we have like the top 10 list of guys who are still unsigned.
Maybe I'll just pull an old David Letterman top 10 list. You want me to do that?
That's fine. Oh, God.
Top 10 things that'll get Chase and Big Joe in trouble. No, I'm just kidding. We'll be back with more Chase and Big Joe. 102.5 The Game.